So hi guys, we're here at San Sebastian's office from Agency VA. We're here with Mike. Hi Mike.
How you doing?
Good. Mike, could you tell us a little bit about your recent partnership with Agency VA?
Back around October, November of 2023, Insurance Soup decided to partner up with Agency VA because we really saw a big opportunity within the industry that wasn't being served the correct way. You know, when if you've been a follower or a subscriber of Insurance Soup, one thing that you may notice that we do is we pay very close attention to the season that the industry is in. And a number of years ago, when social media marketing was white hot, and you guys were all looking to learn how to generate those inexpensive leads, we brought to you guys how to do the social media marketing. As we all kind of ran and hid and ducked for cover as the pandemic crept in, there was a bigger focus around automation, which is why we started leaning into providing you services and ways to be able to scale your communication while your offices were shrinking and it was harder to get people into the office and all that kind of stuff. And now that we've moved into a newer chapter where the economy is a little bit tough and we are dealing with inflation, and we have had countless agents over the last, call it 12 to 18 months, raising their hands and starting conversations within Soup around the struggles to find good talent. We knew that it was time for us to begin exploring another great solution for the members of Insurance Soup and for the people of the insurance industry at large, and that's ultimately why we decided to partner with Agency VA.
So hey Mike, there's so many options out there. What made you choose Agency VA?
You're right. There are a lot of options out there, and believe it or not, when Taylor and I decided that virtual assistants were a solution that we wanted to provide the industry, we actually interviewed with a number of the companies out there that are providing virtual assistants, because there's a lot of concerns, right? When you are bringing someone that is not working actually in your office with you, into the team. So we wanted to make sure that whatever company that we were working with was doing the proper things to be able to bring a sense of confidence to the agent that's going to be hiring that virtual assistant. So, one of the things that we were very concerned about was, how secure was the interaction going to be? Was the virtual assistant going to, have someone's credit card information while being in another country and have the opportunity to swipe their card or spend their money or affect their credit score or anything like that? And Agency VA has measures in place where no one's got any access to any kind of financial information. Data, same thing. One of the things that we really loved about Agency VA as well, that literally not a single other company that we were having conversations with had, were some pretty substantial accountability measures with regards to making sure that the virtual assistants were consistently on task and consistently moving forward with their day. They've got this really neat proprietary software that actually gives the agent owner, access to what's been accomplished throughout the day, where the VA has been on their computer, what programs they've been in, how much time they've spent doing different items and things along those lines, and even providing a occasional screenshot to the agent that shows in real time exactly what that VA was doing in random moments. So that spontaneity and that randomness of the screen grab that the agent receives as well is something that kind of keeps the virtual assistant on their toes. They know they can't be futzing around. They know they can't be floating around on the internet. They've got to stay task oriented, and that was super important. But one thing that we also really liked as well was the quality of the vetting that took place during the hiring process. A lot of the companies that we were in conversations with that we ultimately decided weren't a good fit, their hiring process was just substantially inferior. Agency VA, while they are seeking their VAs that are helping agencies all across America, are seeking that virtual assistant who is career oriented, that has received a diploma or a degree from university, that are looking for a real opportunity in their life and not just something that's going to help them pay the bills. So combine all of that with the fact that the founder of Agency VA, Wes Anderson, we have a very strong focus and goal in mind, Taylor and myself, with regards to how we are impacting the insurance industry. And once we started getting to know Wes and his mission and his values, he is trying to literally take areas of the world that are struggling to come out of difficult economic situations and provide them opportunity that gets them into a really nice situation for themselves, in the areas of the world that they're living. And it's just such a cool and noble cause as well that it was pretty tough not to get excited about. So there's a lot of reasons why ultimately we decided to go with Agency VA, but the quality of the employees, the security of the data, the accountability measures in place, and what Wes is actually trying to accomplish on a global scale, it checked all the boxes.
So you being here at the office in Puerto Rico, what was something that surprised you?
I don't know if surprised is the right word, more so than impressed me. One of the things that I absolutely loved, and it's something that I knew before I was here, but just hadn't really envisioned it. If you know what I mean, is the level of support internally and structurally that the VAs have here, just within Agency VA itself. One of the things that was very frustrating for Taylor and I as we were looking to find a partner in the VA space to provide to the industry, one of the things that really kind of frustrated us with a number of the companies that we spoke to was they were sourcing the talent, but they weren't training the talent. So it was like, yeah, we can get you a virtual assistant, and now it's like they're an employee in your agency, which is great. You needed the help, you wanted the help, but now you have the help. But they're no different than if I had hired someone off the street. I still need to train them, and training them takes any new employee takes so much time and effort and energy. And if you got turnover in the role or whatever, it's just very frustrating. And one of the things that I absolutely love about Agency VA is that the large majority of the virtual assistants that come through here, whether they are licensed or whether they are unlicensed, they already understand the industry. They already understand all the terms and terminology. They understand the technology. They've got systems and processes in place around how to do things. And what's funny about that is, there are systems and processes in place here on how to take care of very common everyday occurrences within your agency. And the systems and processes that are here are so effective and so efficient. And what's almost borderline comical about it is, the VAs here that have systems and processes to get things done within the agencies, actually, in a lot of cases, have more structure than the agencies that are hiring them. So there's a lot of agencies that are hiring virtual assistants that don't even have a consistent way of doing what it is they're doing. But now their virtual assistant comes in and they're like, oh yeah, boss, I know how to do this exact thing. I do it like this, A, B, C, D, and it's done, and it's efficient, and it's the fastest and best way possible. And for an agent that doesn't have any systems or processes, that's a real eye-opening moment. Oh, I didn't just get help, as far as the daily work. Do I have someone here that might actually help me get a little organized? Do I have someone here that might help me actually get something set up here where there's some consistency and it feels like a business and not just everyone in my office doing things their own way? And it's really neat to have those systems and processes in place. But one of the other things that I really enjoyed seeing here in action as well is how there is a managerial structure here where even if the virtual assistant is not able to get in contact with their agent to get a question answered on something that they're working on, there's always someone present to point them in the right direction, answer questions, all those things. And as an agent, I know one of the things that used to personally give me anxiety, and I've used virtual assistants over the years, but never through Agency VA. Agency VA wasn't even a possibility back when I used to use virtual assistants. There were always moments of, what are they doing? What are they up to? How come it's taking them a little bit of time to get back to me? And between the accountability systems in place with the software and all of that, the managerial, infrastructure here in the office and all that kind of stuff, I don't need to worry if my VA is busy or working, or if they've got questions or anything like that. I know that they've got the tools, the resources, and the people in place to really make the magic happen, whether I'm over their shoulder or not. So Mara, you have done a fantastic job conducting this interview so far. You've asked me a number of questions around our partnership with Agency VA, and how we envision virtual assistants within the industry and all that kind of stuff. And it's been a great chat so far. But I actually have a question for you at this point. Being that you are actually one of our virtual assistants, you've had an opportunity to work with us here at Insurance Soup now for a little bit, and you've had some other clients within the insurance industry, over the time that you've been here. And I was just curious what message you would have for agents that are watching this video right now around your experience as a VA, what works well with the relationship, and things along those lines.
So the best advice I would give an agent is to have direct communication with their VAs and be as direct as they could be. Also to have that trust with them so they could communicate better.
You've been with Agency VA now for some time. You've had an opportunity to work with a number of insurance agents. You work with Taylor and myself. If you were to tell an agent what would be the best way to keep you happy and satisfied and fulfilled in your role within their agency, what would you tell them?
I would tell them that they should give us the amount of work they think we could handle. If we have low workflow, we would ask for more because we want to work. We want to have hands-on. Don't be shy on giving us tasks. We are capable of managing any task you give us.
Well, one of the things that I've really enjoyed about you, and I've joked about with Taylor, is how whenever you are out of work, you are literally immediately on our Slack channel. Hey guys, what's next? What's next? What's next?
What to do? Yeah.
Which is fantastic, and we really love how proactive you are in looking to continue to be busy and help us check boxes off and help us move the meter within our business. It's something that I think that most insurance agents would be very surprised to see is the amount of work that you're not only able to get done,
yeah,
but how much work you are eager to actually take on.
Yeah. I'm always eager to take on new tasks and be part of the company, part of the agency,
Yeah, and you do a killer job.
Thank you.
So.